It's a pleasure to welcome you all to the GW Ethics in Publishing Conference, now in its 13th iteration, so it's a teenager, and its second as a hybrid in-person event. We welcome those of you joining us for the first time, and the many of you returning for another year of conversation and inspiration. We will begin with the land acknowledgement. Wherever we are situated in lands that were once the historical homelands of Indigenous and Aboriginal people. Please take a moment to consider the Indigenous people who once made homes and communities where you are. The George Washington University's Arlington campus sits on land long home to the Powhatan, the Monacan, and the Cherokee tribes, who were most prevalent in Virginia. They spoke Algonquian, Sioux, and Iroquoian, and lived along coastal waterways in woodland and mountain valleys. Their people continue to thrive in the region and still honor and celebrate their culture and relationship to the land. My name is Puja Telikicherla, and I serve as adjunct faculty in the GW Masters in Publishing program, as well as licensing and subsidiary rights manager with the American Psychiatric Association. John and I are very pleased to share with you this varied assembly of speakers and presentations who all share their insights and experience on ethics in the publishing ecosphere. Technology has played an increasingly important role in our professional and everyday lives in the last few years. Where we once only occasionally used video conferencing for work projects or discussions, we rapidly transformed our reliance on dynamic technology to enable everything from en masse Zoom birthday parties to intimate concert gatherings from the comfort of our own homes. In the landscape of publishing, the role of artificial intelligence has revealed itself as both a charming creative tool, as well as a dangerous mechanism for false or misleading information. Authors of all subject areas have seen their work being used to train algorithms and to produce new works of often questionable merit. And while an increasing number of organizations have embraced and implemented diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging programs worldwide, the results of those initiatives remain in progress. This year, our presenters examine these and other pressing issues that shape the publishing landscape today. Together, we will learn more about how AI is affecting accessibility and how better to understand and streamline AI workflows. We will consider the role of open access in government publishing and better understand how truly transparent peer review can benefit readers, authors, and the reviewers themselves. As technology enables production and translation of content beyond the English language, we'll hear about workflows to diversify what scholarship is produced globally and the role of multilingualism in that space. Finally, we will hear from students from the Masters in Publishing program who will share their work and findings as they deepen their careers in publishing. As you may already know, the entire conference is being held simultaneously online through Zoom and online here in Arlington, Virginia. Sorry, on site. The presentations that you hear today will move from in-person to online and back, hopefully smoothly. John and I will monitor the Zoom room to share questions from the virtual attendees, and we'll also have a microphone on hand here in the room for those of you on site. The entire conference is being recorded and will be available for viewing at no charge. For those of you tuning in online, there is an interact button for which you can use to submit your questions, which will then be relayed to me here on site, and I will speak them into a microphone. Once again, hopefully seamlessly. Back to business. We do have a code of conduct for the conference. It is available on the conference page. The GW Ethics in Publishing Conference and the Masters in Publishing program, College of Professional Studies of George Washington University, is dedicated to fostering an inclusive community, free of harassment for everyone, regardless of gender, sexual orientation, disability, physical appearance, body size, race, or religion. At this time, I'd like to thank our sponsors for their support of the conference, as well as the tremendous support from the College of Professional Studies that they give to the Masters of Professional Studies Publishing program, including use of this room, the beautiful breakfast spread, and everything to come today. A special thank you to our conference sponsors, the Association of University Presses, the Society for Scholarly Publishing, the Association of American Publishers, the Council of Science Editors, and the International Society of Managing and Technical Editors. Members of and staff of these outstanding organizations are among our speakers during this conference and are resources for the publishing community and for our publishing students at GW. For those of you on Twitter, please use the hashtag, Twitter currently known as X, hashtag ethics in publishing. Now, a man who needs no introduction, though I did just hand him his name tag. Please welcome my friend and colleague, John Moran.
For those of you who are interested in the publishing graduate program at GW, you can access us online, talk to me. Cheryl Scott Mazzone will be here in a bit as well. We have a 2-year master's degree. We cover editorial, acquisitions, copyright, permissions, marketing, promotion, production. Our newest course is audio, book, and podcasting. Our faculty are leaders in the field, and several of them are here in the room. And we have 2 fairly new graduate certificates as well, the Graduate Certificate in Publishing and the Graduate Certificate in Publishing Management. So for more information, you could access through this bit.ly QR code. I've kind of gone all out on the QR codes today, as you'll see. I want to announce our Journal of Ethics in Publishing just published volume 2. Thanks to Lois Jones, editor-in-chief, who is here today, managing editor Tia Gracie, and our student-led committees. We welcome you to submit an article to the journal or to volunteer as a peer reviewer. We have a call for papers. And again, here's another bit.ly link. You can talk to Lois if you have questions about the journal. And okay, Annie and Casey will be proud of me. I made my first Discord server. I don't know how many of you are on Discord, but we have a chat for the conference. So use the interact button in the event to ask a question, but you could use the Discord to chat amongst yourselves. We will not really be monitoring that for questions. However, if you are not a member, if you don't have a Discord, you would have to set up an account, but otherwise you should be able to get access.